Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon for those stationed at different locations. My name is Louis Bichardo, and today I will be talking to you about fitness in America. I will start my speech by talking about the downfall of Fit America and the rise of obesity, background and history about myself and my own personal experiences as a personal trainer, history and factors that have caused us to be more obese, psychological and social effects, the evolution of fitness, medical advancements in the understanding of fitness, methods and trends that are hot in America, and the never quit mentality. And I will reinforce this mentality by giving you a quote from one of my favorite athletes of all time, Michael Jordan. And I will conclude my speech by giving you what my idea is of the future of fitness and my 2 cents from my classmates about fitness. Now that I've said all that, let's introduce my speech. The downfall of Fit America and the rise of obesity. In the last 20 years, we have seen how America has become bigger and how this illness has affected society in general. Everyone, from little kids to the elderly, are suffering from this problem, and it's only becoming worse. As a personal trainer, I've experienced myself firsthand the frustrating aspects of fitness and how it affects people that are already obese. From my own personal standpoint, I believe that fitness is not only a physical damaging illness, but it's also a psychological damaging thing. And to me, that's the worst part of it. It's how it affects the individual mentally. Some factors about America and obesity. As of right now, we stand as follows. 36.6% of Americans are overweight. 26.5% of Americans are obese. And 18.3% of our young people are obese. We find ourselves eating poorly, getting bigger, and exercising less every day. The psychological and social effects of obesity range, there's so many things, and everybody knows what doctors tell us all the time. It's unhealthy, it can cause so many conditions in the body, but as I said before, to me, psychologically speaking, it has a very big effect on the individual, and I've seen this especially on little kids. Kids get bullied at school, they get pushed around. The elderly are seen as obstacles, people that just need to be taken care of more because they can't take care of themselves. But people fail to realize that there's more to obesity than just the individual. It's the way society pressures us. We find ourselves constantly trying to work harder, finding less time to take care of our own bodies and our own physique, our own well-being. We compensate by trying to find fast ways of policing our body necessities and stuff, our physical necessities, like fast foods or processed foods. Thanks to all these problems, fitness has evolved in a very big way. Fitness nowadays in the last couple of years has become very big. We've seen different trends, different methods of fitness that just come out of nowhere. Like a good example is P90X or cross training. I think it's called CrossFit. And these trends are becoming very, very hot in America. People are starting to realize the importance of being fit and how we need to think of ourselves. We're coming back to our bodies, and we're coming back to realizing that we need to work out and stay fit all the time. Otherwise, it's going to affect us in a very bad way, and we're going to hit a point where we're already too ill, too damaged to come back. With all that being said, what I tell most of my clients is that when you start working out, it's gonna be frustrating at times. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna take a lot of effort, a lot of adaptation, and what I tell them is never quit. It's what you're doing when you start working out, when you start taking care of yourself, eating healthier, being more fitness aware, is that you're doing all this for yourself. It's all for your own well-being, but your well-being is the concern of many people that love you, many people that care about you. So you need to stay focused, because with that being said, it's not only about yourself, but it's about everybody that loves you and cares about you. And of course, we don't want to be a burden for those we love. So we need to be there for them, not expect them to be there for us. With all that being said, I would like to share a quote with you guys from Michael Jordan, and it goes as follows. I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career, I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that's why I succeed. I love this quote because I apply it to everything I do. We are human beings, and we have feelings and emotions. We tend to fail and win. We mostly fail, but we learn from our mistakes. And I think when it comes to fitness, you just gotta stay focused, and you just gotta try your very best, and every day push yourself to the limits. Now that I've said all this and I've shared this quote with you, I would like to conclude my speech by saying that I believe the future of fitness is looking very bright. A lot of people are starting to be more aware of what they need to do to stay fit, and how important it is for us to stay fit. How important it is for us, like, not, as I said before, not to be a burden for our families if we fall into illnesses because we didn't find the time to take care of ourselves. My 2 cents for all my classmates is that, fitness is not as hard as they make it seem on TV or in the news or in the media and the internet. In the last 10 years, people have been trying to commercialize fitness because they've noticed that a lot of people need it, and a lot of people are paying for it because it's becoming such a big problem, but they make it seem harder than it really is. I recommend all my clients to start with, 3 times a week working out, eating a little bit healthier, just measuring your meals, just taking your time just to consider what you're eating, not to please yourself and your stomach, but just to please that need and move on. All I have to say about fitness is it's not as hard as people make it seem. If you take your time to respect your body and care for yourself, you will be fit eventually. Just be patient, put the time and effort, and you will achieve a lot of things when it comes to fitness. With all that being said, I just want to say thank you for taking your time to listening to me, and see you next time on the next speech.